Just give like a 2-minute count of shadow boxing on that side.
Shadow box?
Yeah, I want to see shadow box.
Towards you?
Yeah. You're gonna face this way. I'm really just diagnosing movement. No, it's fine. It's good. Gym baby. Lose the gloves. Lose the gloves. Lose the gloves. So the thing with shadow boxing, the way I like running it is you start with your footwork, start then adding your defense, and then add striking afterwards. Because when you start automatically going to striking, it changes the whole dynamic of what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so your coaching I've had has been striking.
Yeah.
Straight striking.
Well, movement is just like jiu-jitsu. It's position over submission. So if you're not in a good position to strike, then you're not in a good position to defend. So that all comes from your footwork. So I want to see your footwork and your body work.
As in like...
Just basic movement around. So it's basic shadow boxing. Just put out hands. So positioning. Pivots. Shorts. Long. Something to keep in mind is when we stand, so stand, step, strike. So to get there, to strike, you have to get there first. So the footwork precedes the impact. We don't do the strike and then drag behind us. We step into the target. So think about feet, body, and frame. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So feet first, body follows, fist is the last thing. So.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So say I want to do a jab, it's initiates with the feet, my body follows, and the jab is the last thing. Now, when I want to step back, so it's literally floating forward. This is kind of shooting, or single double. It's the same principle, it's just contextually, step, and float. Step, trap, step, trap. So, step, now I'm heavy, and I can go and explode with a long range, track, or I can look at a step, step over. Because the tendency for a lot of people is to swoop versus I'm literally going off here, and driving. Yeah. Just step there. Yeah. Everything starts with your feet. So you're going to step, run. Just real slow. Step, grab your hips. Rotate. Come on the ball and foot. Try it in. Yeah. When you're rotating, just say your knee. Rotate all the way over. Exaggerate so your knees come together. Yeah. Because you won't be able to take it from here. Then when I snap back, I'm going to sink my way back and come back here for a lower position. So it's like a slow extension to a cat stance to your right. Explode. Come back. Alright, semi-neutral between my knees and hips, constant rocking, not head over knees, it's shifting my weight, knee and hip. So we shift forward, head still aligned with the knees, and we'll shift back, head still aligned with the knees. Not really. I mean, because when you come back loaded, that's fine. What we don't want is a heel drag. It's also knee. It's just like a little bit. I'm already loaded here, just fatigue. I'm loaded so it's slow. Say that you're going to do a jab, cross, draw, and cross. So when we rotate over, yes. But when you take the load off of it, you'll rotate back and then come back. Well, we don't want this double up. We don't want to double up. We want one up and down, one up and down, and both back. Yeah, just do this. Just do this.
You're asking me to make it over.
So think about step, plant the heel, because now I'm weighted here. Now I'm going to plant the heel, the knees is bent, not forward, but I'm like 70% here to allow this to rotate another 30. And now I'm driven, finger across, and I have enough weight and posture here, I can pull it back to the bow, rotate, come back. And also, if you're doing for a pick, you can step out here versus toe. Yeah. Because you want to get the faster roundhouse from one side, and step out anyways. Taekwondo, they want you to blow your foot and go with, which is fine, but one side, step out. I mean, it can be. And I mean, obviously, MMA is here anyways. It's just when we're on, be deliberate for weight distribution. Because I mean, if you think about when you're shooting for single level, you're going to come low, heavy on one anyways, or that knee drag. Yeah? Step. So when you come back, heel up forward. The only, I mean, part of it is still a loaded position, and also just for the fact that we're going to fatigue from this position. Because if this is boxing, just come back here and drive. But since MMA, come back. Because I mean, MMA, you're going to do a big back. You're also going to do more of a large. Let's consider this. So we're going to use this as a triangle. We're going to step, we're going to follow, step back, and follow, and switch, step, follow, step back, follow. All I'm trying to do is worry about transitions and weight distribution. Because what we don't want is the head, this thing, we want to step and drive. Because when we explode here, snap. Back. Yeah, you can do either. I mean, one means I'm just trying to get you to articulate that angle. This is going to help you see this or here. Which one's bad?
It's actually pretty solid.
Is it a lateral break or?
It was 2 levels. I took both sides.
So this
it's actually really solid.
Okay. So with that in mind, this is where it's really important to deliberate and stop. And let your knee absorb and drive versus drag because you're going to drag this way, drag over. So step and plant. Here, and this way. Here. This is a Filipino boxing footwork because we're doing a lot of triangle steps, but it works for MMA anyways. So shooting here or shooting here. Because Muay Thai. Yeah. So this is called star step. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. The main thing about it is get your body off the X, but also it allows you to shift weight. It's like a driving.
One side stupid, so
That's the whole thing about exposure. If you haven't been around this, then
I really haven't. It's been like a month.
yeah. Because like the typical intro to Muay Thai where they don't focus on footwork is they're going to march.
Yeah, that's what I love it.
Or they're going to box. It is a lot of short snapping. I just find like the Filipino footwork, like MMA footwork, works really well for MMA because it gives you the diversity of angles. Because you're allowed to hit your weight, command it, different weight, do command it. Intentional forgetfulness. Take a break, do something, come back to it. So let's do a box step march. So step forward, step over, step back, step across, step here. The intention behind this is I'm doing a driving combo, getting off the line, I'm still defensive on my way back, and then I'm coming here. Because typically people run past is they do the thing here, and then it's my turn, your turn. This is always my turn. It keeps me always on because I'm striking and moving. Striking and moving. So back here, loaded. I'm still loaded here, and loaded here. And just deliberate this over. Direction of travel dictates the foot that's moving. The foot that's going in that direction also dictates travel. So when we go left, I'm going to left foot first. Go back, over. No. Also give you really good boom, shift, boom, shift, boom, shift. So constant rocking forward and back.
Next time, okay, let's make a date for the future, shall we? Okay.
Next week, I think we're changing our plans for next week, like,
Yeah, so what I like doing with it is just with the cross, like if you
We'll be around.
so I'll step forward jab,
Yeah.
okay, I'll come back, post,
the
back cross,
Yes.
post,
We do
Hold pose.
gymnastics.
right
class.
across, load, back cross.
We haven't done it in the
What
last.
we're doing is forcing the head on the body to start here, shift my weight forward, shift my weight back. Shift my weight back, so I can go this way,
But
shift my weight over, so I can go this way, shift weight, this way, shift weight, go this way. So think about the knee, instead of stiff drag, here, here, everything's still active. So then we'll go smaller movement, small movement. Here, here, here. I'm just doing this.
We wouldn't hear from you. You had a huge part. You were the first person I wrote with in home.
Yay!
Now,
So you don't come down
foot, when you're retracting,
the next
turn
week.
it just slightly. Because what it's doing is bring your head and sink
Maybe the next week. You come down just
weight on this side, so it takes the weight off this leg. You don't want to be able to come here,
and then that was
when you come back here, and these people. Just the same, you want to be able to come here, and come back here.
It's right over size, but then in the way like the hospitality that you showed us, and just how
What do you think? Yeah, lengthen it out.
it's really exciting. And we're able to
So
teach
whatever position,
all the time. Like
rotate.
my experience here, I went to a lot of places for almost 5 or 6 months. And helping women, this community has been like, I don't know if it's because of the lack of it's whatever, but like everyone's really excited about
Because it makes your, a lot of hip positions.
like, let's do flying army, like we're doing all this crazy like stuff.
Specifically, it's just step.
down the streets again, and like that's
There's not a lot of
perspective, like
rotational movement, because you're doing a lot of
you're
your
right.
shoulder.
Those are the basics.
You get nerdy about the basics, right? Like my favorite thing is like they expect
Push it off.
So from a coaching perspective,
Grab.
it's much fun. Everything has been.
Yeah, it is,
It's
the
been.
majority of the match
How do you have a
is
member that we don't?
through the hips, through the back, but it's initiated with your feet. And the intentionality on wheels down here, heavy,
So
rotate, now feet.
and then wait, there's going to be so much to learn.
Rotate,
I know, I'm excited.
and constantly
They're
shift.
definitely doing bathroom stuff right now, so actually maybe for the first time.
Think about
Yes.
where I'm watching.
They're doing all the front doors there. But they, that was weird to use those.
Hip,
But,
come back, just my shoulder,
yeah, rotate up there and so,
You were sick the first time.
now, if I'm driving, so the head position.
My
I'm
hair is
coming
like,
back, here,
hey honey, come see everybody.
and here,
I wonder if it's me. You want to slowly start forward.
I mean, going forward.
Oh, dude.
that's the
You
goal.
got the mattress?
Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so cool. What's the best building in?
So let's go full, so this is 2 minutes. So weight going forward is a step here, okay, then I'm going back, then I'm going backwards,
I
right,
don't think.
is here.
Actually, you know what? I think I
Sitting,
just got down.
posting,
I was
or
planning
stepping forward and driving.
what's the other one? For rather than But honestly, dude,
How much?
Suppose.
okay, I like that. I like to read that comment. But what I was saying, but for a while, you know, when you get all the special powers and you have to like,
It's
Have you tried it? You want to try it?
Same clothes in it.
You have it for tomorrow.
Usually about 7 stations, so they're constant.
Yep, for the week.
Stations,
Yep,
in a constant rotation. It's all foundational
Think
stuff.
about it, like,
They are like, they are.
You
I
mean,
don't know why this
it's-
is like,
It's really interesting. You get these points where like, you'll probably be fine. You know, like, there's where I would like, let's say, so we get these special powers. Like, one is that you can take like bananas, like lift it, right? You can, like, tug it.
Yes.
Yes, so you get like, let's say, so one of them is, you can pick up this one, that's one thing. So you pick it up, you pause, and you hit it a bunch of times, you know what I'm talking about?
sit, now, go this way,
Yes, or yeah, you're watching somebody do ride it.
and still stay there. So it's creating distance and maintaining range, so you have a full.
So you'll figure out every tutorial, honestly, that's just too much stuff in my brain to handle, but, if you want to
Literally
back,
walking into a class, because we sit back, and snap.
Be right back.
You challenge him to a duel? Why not?
I didn't bring a dueling sword. It's not my regular everyday sword, and I'm not gonna do it. Of course you did. You brought two. No, we got to talk
He's
about
like, I got you, you're on your bring your sword.
You know, it's
And
over
I raised you, I brought one for you.
with jiu-jitsu. I carry 2 Ds in my car all the time, so if I ever get in a street fight, I have one for the other guy there too. The hard part is getting put it on, but
No, it's good. You're good.
We were here.
So yeah, just a box step with it.
So,
She's.
the forward is a
That's fine.
pose, pose,
That's fine.
pose, right?
We're trying to just constantly maintain range with long bombs so you can drive the hits for power, whether it's a punch or a kick.
Okay.
Because if you're a lot of punching problems runs into like your shorts.
No.
So we want to be able to be a long extension or have the full opportunity for full extension, take down the fence, kicking. Because if we're too tight, we're out of range. Or we're too far away, we're out of range. So this helps us understand the full potential of our range, personal range, and once we establish that, we can keep them at bay or keep them within our striking area.
Okay.
The problem with a lot of fighters is starting out, they don't know what the range is. The range reach are two things.
Yeah.
Reach is a full mechanical extension
Right.
of the frame. Range is functional.
Right.
Yeah. So this helps establish that, and on top of all that, what helps is learning how to mix. So this is also a problem with running mix is it arbitrarily shortens things up as the pencil can be holder to extend or meet with the glove, or they can be bad position. So learning how to strike the full range and understanding that missing helps for one balance, and two helps establish what is my mechanics in stability and full range.
Which, crazy enough, I think archery has helped me a little bit now,
Because it's
because
full.
my reach is like longer than I am tall. It's a 6 foot reach. But my draw length is 24 and a half.
Yeah, because you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my range, I mean, arguably, probably a lot shorter than that.
But understanding how to do that with stability and strength,
Yeah.
that's really important. This is where this kind of drilling is really important. A lot of people knock on karate because there's no impacts. They should do open drilling.
It really is, I think it's really jiu-jitsu.
Because I mean, if you're shadow boxing, a lot of
No,
people are
listen,
short.
I really like that. Makes me feel really dumb.
Okay, great.
Because I'm like, oh, this is all the stuff I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Groundwork. Got it.
So let's do a block and drill. So
Okay.
I'm going to do a little facing straight. So what I'm going to do is just, you're going to establish range. I'm going to keep hands up for like targeting. But you're going to post out with a jab cross as I come into your range.
Okay.
As I step, I'm going to try to keep me in front of you.
Okay.
Okay?
It's very. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't want this short touch.
Okay.
There's also what you're doing is the measurements, because in when you're posting,
Okay.
posting the cover, and you're posting on the eyes, and you're doing
Okay.
follow up. So you'll post,
Oh, and then on me.
post. Or if you're just doing the shoulders and post on the shoulder, post, let's go with open palm, open palm post, and shoulder. Palm, in,
Hey.
palm. What I'm trying to do is keep distance for that jab. Because that jab sets up everything else. So,
Here.
I'm going to just put it together right now.
So that was too close. So that's the post.
Yeah. And we'll be aggressive with it, attack with it, do that push. Think about bleeding just a little bit.
Is it?
So bleed off just a little bit. So square.
Okay.
MMA is fine, just for the sake of understanding the mechanic. Because when we're here with it, it's short. Here it's long.
So do this. Right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Post the hold, and then across. So rotate them all the way over across. There we go. Post the hold. Post, 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 cross. to maintain the gap here, because if I tighten up on you, you have an issue about tool availability. Maintaining the long range gives you full range of motion of all your primary weapons. Once you get tight, strike is not really, straight striking is a problem. So we're going to have rounds, or that's a clinch up and take it. But to get that, you gotta understand range by reach. And also the timing of opportunity of high and low, so I can drive. But I have to hit this first. So that's that. Let's hit some pads. We're gonna run a box pattern because when we start circling, people do believe self-adaptation is sweet. So we're gonna do a box pattern like we're doing before. And it's just short, deliberate steps. Are we still in frame? How about that?
Yeah, we're still in the frame. I'll just do this.
Actually, let's go the other way. Let's do that way.
I'll just look at the frame while you guys are doing that.
That's good. If I stay in front, stay in front. Skip across. So hold across. Jab. Cross. Hold across. Hold across. So lean a little bit. Hold across. Little difference. Now, hold across. Now, go back. Fire across with full power, full speed. I'm not going to hold the pad because this is a balance thing. All right? Here we go. Okay? Cross. Jump cross. Okay. Okay. Cross. 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 1, 2.
The numbers on your pad, how many pieces?
2.
Alright, so we're going to do the same blocking drill. I'm going to step forward and give you a jab cross, whatever's in range, whatever works. So we're stepping forward, boom, boom, boom. Step and post, then crossfires. Because when we're not doing this, boom, boom. Just this one post, because I'm sunk into my position, I'm going to drive. Because if I run into it, you did your job. Okay. So let's walk forward, jet cross. Like that. Boom. Okay, we need to shoot so the winding, the other thing about it is like push. Because the post is a push. So go ahead and push off. Go ahead. Now, this is why I like posting in the shoulder.
Okay.
So let's go and post in the shoulder. Boom. Okay. So strike your pad across forward. Up. Post. So we'll follow you. So we'll follow, post off,
Okay.
post, and then post. Okay. Across. Post.
So this is where,
Yeah.
that's a habit I never done.
Okay. Because this is new movement. Because I'm making you step back, and because you're stepping back and extend. Because the other way, the other place you're going to feel this is step back and T.
Okay.
Come in here. I'm just doing this with my hands. And still here or here. Alright, post off. Boom. Boom. Step back post.
I was like, there's no pad there.
Step back post. Boom. Step forward, jump across. Back post. Good. Okay, let's do jab cross and box step. So what we're going to do is jab cross. And lateral out. Hands up with it.
Okay.
Lateral out. Back. Go across. And back on the attack. So jab cross. Hands covered. 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 Drive.
Okay.
Okay. What it'll turn into, going back to that forgetfulness, is jab cross, post, cross, post, jab cross. Yeah. Okay, so jab cross, out, on straight back, come over, drive. Cross, back, in, drive. Think about with your hands. You're out here wide, unless you're doing Muay Thai. Other side is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Here with it. Yeah. So you're going to be out. I would do long guard with it instead of just Mickey Mouse ears, unless you're coming here with Muay Thai.
Okay.
So, but for MMA, long guard's okay.
Okay.
So. Because it also will help with like your post something with it. Long guard, long guard. Because if this is classic boxing, you don't keep it tight, keep it every side. But since
I didn't realize that I was just gonna.
yeah, so the video's really funny. Yeah, let's add the punch into it. Yeah, this is sort of cross. Step cross. Cross. Post off. Post off. Post off. Step forward. So it's not so much of a technique about the goal. The goal is maintain space. Whatever you do kind of determines where you're at. So I'm not really concerned about, I mean, yes, full extension, learn that personal application, but for the tactic here, what we're doing is just maintaining long range so I can set up for my movements with big strokes.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Let's go back to this V step thing. So, forget for this. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk in on you, I'm going to walk forward, and I'm just going to V step off. For the first bit of it, you're going to stay there, so I want your trail foot's going to stay. Think about it like if you're doing a sweep or a jerk.
Okay.
So it's a similar motion, or it sets up for a step out, a knee, or a kick. So it's step up a lead leg, or grab it. Same thing. you step out, still active toes, active feet. Now, I also like to do is when I step out, I like to have that floor drive my shoulder.
So I can,
Yep. And it also creates a barrier for me to hide behind and cover and protect my head and shoulder, or my head and my liver. But it also hides this hand.
okay,
That's what I'm doing.
okay.
And just to say the other side. And also it turns into a lateral elbow. It turns into like a shoulder ball. Yeah. For MMA purposes, it's a little tricky if you stay here because
Yeah.
the back take. But what occurs for you is you're going to step and then you're going to pivot.
Okay.
Or you're going to step, half pivot, and then shoulder back. On the same side, it's going to step out, pivot, and open step. Because I'm trying to do is get completely to the flank. And this is that part where pirouette versus heel out discussion is important. I like a little stutter step to allow my hips to swivel out. Alright, so let's do, I'm going to walk in, you're going to do this triangle step to my right side and do a pivot. Okay. Step. Okay. And when you come over here, put close off on the shoulder.
Close off with,
Whatever was comfortable on that side, it doesn't really matter depending on what you're trying to do. So I tend to have everybody post off with a jab to set up the big bomb for the two.
okay.
So step off. Boom.
I just want to like elbow you.
Yeah. Close.
I almost want to like,
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. It's actually part of the progression.
so that's like a normal,
It's a
alright,
normal time.
alright.
So then on two, set that up. Jab crossing. So jab cross. So jab cross. Jab cross. And you pull away. Pivot. There's your jab. And you cross.
Assuming you're not jabbing yourself.
Yeah. Well, part of my, so the major setup we're trying to do is jab cross, body hook, or jab cross, post, body hook, if this is boxing. Jab cross, step out, teep, recover, or jab, step out, sweep, or jab cross, post, take that.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well,
So many things.
yeah. The main thing is get off the line, get completely to their flank, or they're facing this way, and I'm facing this way, driving in. So ideally, I want to be at the 5. 3 is perfectly fine. I want to be able to square those long strikes. Lots and lots of things.
So many.
Alright, so jab cross, move it out. Post, post. Okay. And get there first before you throw strikes.
Okay. I just like doing it.
Okay.
Oh, oh!
So we turn, and we turn, okay? This is only 2. My major recourse is either drive, back pivot, but if I'm driving and I'm into you, my back pivot, you come at me. Let's do a jab and a body hook. So jab, rear hand body hook. Step in, triangle. So jab, step.
This
body
side.
hook. So it's going to be jab, so lead hand jab, step out of the triangle, body hook,
Okay.
sets you up for the pivot.
Every works.
Jab, triangle in, not the rear,
This
rear. Okay.
Well, I heard works. I really did.
Step in,
Here.
let's here, low to the body.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm going high and low. So high jab, step and triangle, and body cross, hook.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Got the way. Hit, whack. So high,
Here.
high.
How do I bring my foot in without being so wide?
So
What's that look like? I'm
one,
going,
high,
okay.
and right.
Okay, so I'm.
So I'm already there.
Okay.
Jab makes sense wide, and going wide.
I'm just feeling really wide in the legs.
Yeah,
That's okay?
it's fine. So once so obviously you have to worry about sweeps and takedowns for MMA. Boxing is perfectly fine, but for the sake of like understanding this principle about shifting your weight,
Yeah.
making you go wide, but you can always shorten things up.
So that's intentional.
Yeah, this is an intentional
I'm
training.
like, I'm feeling really wide and that doesn't feel good, so that's why I was like, this split thing up.
So what we want to be wide isn't necessarily long, but we want to be wide is like hip wide. Because if we're marching way high, it's too narrow. If I'm just doing a natural out step and forward step, that's a perfectly fine stance.
Okay.
If we're going like long-term karate, that's this.
Yeah.
But for the sake of understanding the completeness of a movement here, I want to be long, so it'll be low, so I can pivot off.
So this is intentional. Okay.
It's in here. So jab, forward.
Okay.
Don't need to line back in the jab. It's here, right. Because the thing about it is like a distraction or a synapse. So this hook, then retract the pivot. So think about like skateboarding or snowboarding. So boom, there's the hook.
Okay.
And my weight's forward, so I can shift back. So my weight's gonna go here, then it's gonna
And then
shift
you pivot.
back.
Pivot down.
Uh-huh. Let's just do the body punch and then the pivot.
Okay.
Body punch. Boom. Body punch. Then put the lead hand up. Body punch. Shin down. Body punch. Step this. What's up, buddy?
Nothing.
Okay. So jab, body punch, and pivot.
Okay.
Jab, pivot. And then follow up the big cross on that side. If you need a post, that's fine. It's just quick whack. So part of the running.
In the shoulder, right? That's the purpose of this.
Take it.
You want me in the.
Yeah, when I'm here lateral, yeah, go ahead with the shoulder because it's stimulating hitting inside of the face. Now, when you're also stepping with that hook, ride that hook instead of shortening it here. You're deliberately stepping and scooping into the body.
Okay.
Because the tendency people do is just right do this. And this is a big wind up here. Without winding here, it's already wound up here. I'm just stepping in.
Here,
Yeah.
here.
Because you're so coiled.
From here.
Let's go. Jack cross. Jack cross leading hook. Jack cross. Yep. Jack cross leading hook. Jack cross. Jack cross. Jack cross leading hook. Leading hook. Behind hook. Behind hook. Behind hook. Behind hook. Jab hook. Jab hook. I would almost prefer with a jab to turn it to a slap. Because if you're already long in the jab, it's
Just make it slap.
just make it slap. From MMA, it's kind of like a little fuck you, but it's also pulling their hands down.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, jab slap. Think about slap and slap.
Okay.
And you
That's interesting. Interesting.
Because think about it with your gloves in MMA. Because
Yeah.
boxing, you have a big surface area.
Yeah.
Firearms gloves, you don't have
There's
that.
nothing. Alright.
You don't need to be a big things here. Pop. Doesn't need to be a big swipe. Just hit it. And do it. I like going pop, pop, pop. So double jab. And this is purely for me.
You're like, just bitch.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Because what we want to do is, it's fine. As I'm coming in, this is taking my guard down. Because my tendency is I want to slip off the jab, and here comes that little hook in the side of me. Whack, and the big hand come over the top. Doesn't go slip, slip, hit. Yep.
Or,
Straight through. Yeah.
okay.
So, do short technical jab, technical hook. Technical hook. Technical hook. Do a drop hook. Drop hook back. Really want it, really want it. This is the thing I reach. So hook. And this wind up.
I was sure of
So when I cross and wind up for the shell leg,
those. Okay.
and I'm just going to sink my way back and drive my way back.
Okay.
I'm already loaded here, I don't need to scoop. I'm already here. And just bring it out. Because all I'm doing is dropping. As I'm dropping, this extends and then pulls.
I don't even know what they're doing that.
Yeah. A lot of people will go, which is part of the roll hook.
Right?
But when I'm doing tight cross hook here,
Yeah.
short.
Huh.
Because it's all dropping right here. And what this is like almost a foot for the distance I'm covering. So it's dropping this way and lowering. So it gives me enough time to bring the hook out instead of winding.
I don't even know what's in there.
It's okay. Just like a jab, there's a million half hooks.
So here and here.
So drop away.
Is that better?
Yes. Think about like sitting.
Okay.
Sitting. This is going to be follow up to uppercut.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, these are not my best.
Ideally, try to get the torque on the uppercut.
Okay.
I'm already loaded, as you can see, seated back here.
Here?
I'm already here. Then I shift my weight again and explode up. Because with the hook, ideally I want to come all the way over, all the way up, or with an elbow, all the way over, up, or sit, up, or push, and up. Short hook. Sit on it. There you go.
Better?
When you're sitting and hook, you ever feel that wind up? So here's my wind up for cross. This is a cross-loaded position.
Okay.
Because what it simulates is, here's that cross,
Okay.
or shoulder in, or check. And I'm just going to drop my weight here with it. What I don't want is, I'm here, and big swing. It's already tight. We're going to be really close, so you can burn it up. And come back over. So you're leaning to this side, so I'm going to coil on this side. Think about like you're putting a seatbelt on with your right hand, and then you're coming across.
Okay.
So, seatbelt, thumbs up.
Okay.
Seatbelt, your right. Right. So seatbelt, and then goes over. Seatbelt. And make sure your weight's not beyond your knees, beyond your ass. Right. So like inside. So we go coil, hook, coil, hook. So coil on this side. Hook. So this side, just okay. Coil up. So coil up this side. And hook. So coil again. This side. Okay, coil again. Coil again. Actually, this one is still tight. Yep, because we need fire confidence in the coil and hook.
Ooh, feels weird.
Part of it is your weight is going down your hips and falling backwards. Because when you're coiled like this,
Oh,
the
okay.
weight's off. This is where my
Keeps
head is in line with my knee, as is my shoulder. Think about like literally just doing this against the wall. You're really too far into the wall and falling. I want to be able to tighten up here on the wall.
Okay.
Because I think, so if you think of this with like the rear hand hook, that's straight into the wall. Here's right into the wall.
Okay.
Or if you do a big hand hook, right into the wall. Here. And here. Here. Still same position. What I don't want is here. I want tight coil so it's perpendicular straight balance. And same with the other side. Same thing. So head is what I'm going to need. So go beyond.
Makes sense.
Alright, let's go. Down circle.
I was like, wait a minute. What just happened here?
Down cross circle. Sorry, why not is this tight? Jump closer. Jump closer. Jump closer. Jump closer. Mario.
Okay.
One cross. One cross. One cross and do it.
Oh. Took me a minute, sorry.
Okay, long cross and pivot. Cross and one. Long cross and pivot and one. Long cross. Now, the other one too. And once you got pivot, post the hand, step out, and then the cross. Because what we don't want is this. We want it squared. This is a tendency with a pivot, is we pirouette backwards in this weird position. So we pivot and step and open. So it's almost like a half pivot, open lateral, and then rotation. That cross and pivot. That cross and pivot. Let's do a little defensive. Cover up. Because this is MMA, we're not going to worry about rolls. If rolls, it doesn't mean it's. So, corner part of the defense work is not just cover, it's position. So if I'm not tagging, make sure you're out of my range, but still within your range. Tag. Stop it while you're tickling me. I should try to do this in pizza plate.
Pizza pie.
So, bar cases, MMA. Just go ahead and just do one more. Just do one more at half range. And you'll see a lot of like this stuff like pseudo. Yeah, it would be down here. I prefer managed. My favorite is Muay Thai. It's up here anyways.
Okay.
So. I'm dying over the wood.
He's tired too.
What's your switch?
I've got dad jokes.
Here we go. Place the order. Maintain range. Square. So here.
Okay. More skirt?
So it's a little blade, but a little square. So completely square. It's like so rotate just a little bit.
Better.
Yeah, it's okay. Rotate the shoulders just a little bit. There. Hands up.
I feel like I'm gonna be able to move.
Yeah, we do this. Wrestling and jiu-jitsu. So we're gonna set up.
Okay.
So fall down. Fall down. Because what you're doing here is this is rolling guard. So you can jab off at that. And if I'm trying to come in, this thing is covering whatever. I'm striking with the one here. I'm going to keep its hand. Checks. So I'm out here with it. It's not a lot of defense. If I'm too square with it, not a lot of defense. I'm still going to be here for long strikes. And then checks and covers.
Okay.
Sorry to re-record again.
No, I need it. Like I said, it's they're like, what do you work on now? Like, oh, everything.
Okay. But I find people who don't coach, people who don't grapple, people don't strike,
Yeah.
So we'll try to learn either. There's a lot of like lack of programming or bad programming.
Yeah. Or like I've had a lot of like different kinds of training, and so I'm like,
The answer to me is whatever works for you,
yeah.
and whatever's efficient does the job.
Yeah.
So,
And then you can tell that with like a hardcore ratio. I don't know.
there's a problem with a fully bladed stance.
Like I really just want to do that.
Yeah. The problem with that with MMA is it puts you.
Makes this easy to take out.
Yeah. So we want to at least be able to come back. This is really modifying my tie stance is ideal in my mind. So it allows you that lateral footwork versus a full blade where you're just good kind of thing. Find also in MMA, there's not a lot of rear hand hooks being thrown. It can be, but there's a lot of lead hand work. Because when the rear hand comes over play, it's essentially.
What's happening?
Grab your ear. Not completely out, but just. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's walk it out. Because what
I feel like it's weird because like my hand is like,
you want is ideally over the back of the neck,
okay.
the ear, or over the ear. Because for say like a high check or a round kick, I want to be able to catch it
Okay.
like this. Like with it, I miss. Or if I'm up, I miss. Or too high, I miss. It's just, that's the target. The tendency is everybody wants to lock out if they want to intercept it. There's certain cases where you just want to catch it. You just want to get kind of. He's also going to make a triangle. Triangle's really short. Step in. Chin. Chin. Put your hand over the side sometimes. Chin. And you should feel a little tight and strong. Step into it.
Yours, you're like,
I mean, that's the setup for one. Go high, boom, and just straight across. Shoot, boom.
or shoot, take down. Boom.
There we go. Across. Zone 2, you can yawn or aim a punch.
Okay.
Just going inside the line. Punches it, backside of it, takes connection.
Okay.
This is preferred over a roll.
No, I like eagles.
This is your boxing, fine, but in the name as much.
Huh?
To the other side. Same thing. Cross afterwards. Four. Let's go. So here, and step low too.
Okay.
Boom. Ideally, we'll do an elbow because it comes across. So check, boom, whack.
That's it. Right there. Oh, both of them, really, right?
Because elbow too, because it all comes up as an upward elbow. Because we're checking.
Oh. Here.
Now, because what you're doing is you're intercepting a kick. Going high. Yep.
So here, and then, okay.
Here, the only thing I like on is here, and just drive forward with elbow. Instead of going down with it, this turns into a frame. Drive forward, so I can create space and hook, or just drive as a cage.
Okay. Here.
This also turns into a latch up here, boom, latch up top,
What is that?
top shoulder.
This?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going here, 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 whack, or here, right, here, whatever attack you're going to do. So,
Yeah.
whack.
He's, okay.
Yeah, cross and cover. Good check. So big thing, chin. Cross. Over the beat. Jump cross. Jump cross. lot of it is, I mean, like everything, is repetition of reading.